There we go. I'm gonna mute it now. Hey, oh, hey, I am back. I know y'all seen a lot of me today, but I'm just very intuitively guided. This is not my usual setup. I'm usually doing videos from my phone, my computer. I need a new computer, or just a better camera to put on my computer because I have a camera, but it's not. But we're not gonna get into that. But I wanted to come in. I know we're gonna be talking about this later on, but I just wanted to come on briefly to share why it's important to have more than one accountability partner or accountability groups. So, this is the time, and no shade to her, like things happen. It's the beginning of the new year. Um, but hi, baby, mommy's recording. You okay? Um, this is the time I normally have a weekly accountability call with one of my accountability partners. Like I said, no shade to her. When I got on, I something told me to go live, and I was going to ask her if we could go live to, um, like if I could go live to share what we do during our accountability sessions. Again, like I mentioned, I'm very intuitively guided, and I checked in and I do a lot of muscle testing. If you see me do this, or if you like see me and I'm like, I pause, I'm usually muscle testing and like check in energetically to see what's aligned for the moment. And that supports me with being very intentional, very intuitively guided, and very present in the moment to see what's most aligned. But having multiple accountability partners for me has made it so I can miss an accountability call or check in with an accountability partner and still have others that I know I'm going to check in with at different parts of the week or in different ways, whether it's a call or just a text check in or a group chat check in. I have two a week, one on Wednesdays, one on Sundays. I did have some other ones, and then I have some other spaces where we do workouts and different challenges that support me with accountability as well, whether it's for my health, whether it's for self-care, whether it's for um, what I'm eating or how I'm showing up, like all those different things. I'm being supported by accountability. If I was trying to do everything on my own, only setting goals and not letting other people know what I'm doing, I would not get half as much as I do done. And also having a team, that is an additional layer of accountability because I have my virtual assistant and she's been working with me for over a year now. And I am intentional about having things for her to do that are going to help us get towards our goal when it comes to the business and the things that we're doing. So I'm not just going to waste her time or waste my time and just have her do busy work. So that gives me an extra layer of accountability to know, okay, I can't just be out here playing around, not getting things done, not doing my part with like editing or proofreading, giving her feedback on the things that she's doing. So for me, that is an additional layer of accountability. So I have an accountability support system, not just an accountability partner. I have groups, I have individuals, I have, like I mentioned, my VA, I have my mom who, she is more of a silent accountability partner, but she lives with me and she sees me on a day-to-day basis. She sees what I'm doing, she sees where I'm going, how I'm going in and coming out, and how I'm showing up. And more recently, I've been working on being more intentional with incorporating my kids into the things that I'm doing. So instead of being in my room where I am right now, I'll do some recording downstairs with them. So a lot of times you'll hear them in the background, like you just heard my 2-year old come in the room. Normally I would lock my door so he couldn't come in. But what I'm doing is allowing my children to see mommy at work, to see mommy doing the things that she loves. YouTube is one of the things that I love doing. So continuing to show up on YouTube has supported me with not only building my confidence but building up my clarity, building up my consistency with showing up. I've been showing up at least once a week here, if not more. Um so that, and you all also hold me accountable because you're showing up. When you show up, when you comment, when you share, when you subscribe, that's an additional layer and level and avenue of accountability because I know that you're watching. I know that you're, looking for me to be posting things, looking for me to be sharing things, looking for me to be posting content. So for me, you all are an additional avenue of accountability for me. So I wanted to say thank you to you all for showing up for me. Thank you for, liking, subscribing, sharing. Each week I get a report of what's going on with my channel. I get reports on how many videos I posted because I don't normally keep track of that to that minute level, but each week I know, okay, this is the interactions, this is what's going on. I check the views and I check the count for watch hours on a regular basis, but the other stuff as far as like how many videos I posted, because a lot of them are impromptu videos like this one. And the one I did earlier today, Car Chronicles, that came out of, I'm not gonna say thin air, but my inner guy, gave me the idea to do Car Chronicles, and it was based off of a challenge because my truck is an older model, and one of my friends, again, holding me accountable, like, you need to start your truck every day. And I'm usually in the house. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I homeschool my kids. We go out, we do certain things, like tomorrow they have a birthday party. I have like things that I go do, people that I spend time with, but majority of the time we're in the house, especially in the wintertime. Catch me in the house, okay? You're not gonna catch me outside like that. But accountability, they're like, okay, you need to start your truck every day. But instead, today I did some research. I had one, I have no clue where in the house it is or if it's still in the house, if we got rid of it, whatever. But it's like a battery sustainer, a battery maintainer that you plug up and hook your battery to keep it charged if you don't drive your car that often. So I just did some research on the best ones. I will be purchasing that. If anybody wants to gift it to me on Amazon, let me know. I think it's like $25 or something like that. But if you want to gift it to me, you let me know. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, just accountability overall. I just feel like you need to have multiple spaces and multiple layers of accountability so that you can be held accountable for the things that you're responsible for or the things that you desire to do or the person that you desire to be. Because a lot of it is, okay, sis, how are you showing up? How are you doing? Like really having people to check in on you and see how you're doing. Okay, what choices are you making? Like my therapist, when I tell you top tier accountability, okay, because she do not play. I graduated recently. But when I have my sessions with her, like she cuts no cards. And one of my other friends, he knows if I text him and I'm like, I don't feel like getting up, or if I don't, I'm like feeling lazy or whatever the case may be, he knows how to get me moving. And that's accountability because when you allow people in, when you're vulnerable enough to say, I'm struggling in this area, but these are the goals and the things that I desire to do in this area, that's how you get the support that you need. If you're not being vulnerable, if you're not being open, if you're not really being honest with yourself, you're not going to be honest with other people. So that's where it begins, with really checking in and tapping in to see, okay, what is it that I really want to do? Are the things that I'm doing really something that I want to do? If you find yourself procrastinating on something, like really sit with yourself, get quiet and check in to see, like, why is it that I'm procrastinating? What is it about this task or this thing that is causing me to procrastinate? So it starts with you. Being held accountable by other people starts with you, with your inner dialogue, with your inner guide, understanding and knowing what's going to light you up, what's going to help you to get to where you desire and be the person that you desire to be. Because people can only hold you accountable to the level that you hold yourself responsible and that you check in and know that these are the things that you desire to do. We all know, when it comes to, well, not all of us, but thinking about temptations, you can only be tempted by something that you desire. Okay? That's a whole word. But when it comes to procrastination, you're procrastinating because of something that is either deterring you, something that is distracting you, or something that is um what's the other word that I was just thinking about? Disgusting you, like for lack of better words right now, but it's repelling you from that thing. There is something that is causing you to say over and over again, I want to do this thing, but I'm not taking the action. So really sitting with yourself to see, okay, what is going on here? What is it? What's the root of the issue? What is the root of why I'm procrastinating? So and a lot of it has to do with limiting beliefs. And I recently did an event eliminating limiting beliefs that is here on my YouTube channel that you can go back to and really understand the energetics around the work that I do and how I tap into my energetic body, my energetic being to shift things in an instant to say, okay, that's the limiting belief that is keeping me from doing X. So that now, whether it's from something that I learned from society, something that I got from my parents, an experience that I had, like I can literally get to the root of it to say, okay, this is why I'm procrastinating. This is why I'm avoiding this thing, and shift my mindset, shift the limiting belief to something that is positive and supportive that is going to help me to achieve the thing or delete the thing or delegate it. But for me, having multiple, hold on, y'all, my baby crying. What's up, big man? Come on, come on, come on. What is it? What happened? What happened? What's the matter? What happened? You talk to mommy. Tell me what's going on so I can help you. What's up? Hmm? You okay? You see yourself in the camera? You see Kakai? You see Kakai? But my children are also a form of accountability because when I tell you these babies will call me out, they absolutely call me out. Like if they don't see that I've worked out in a while, they'll be like, "Mommy, when you gonna work out?" Or "When are we gonna work out?" Because they sometimes work out with me. So that's when I tell you I have a wraparound system of accountability. What do you need? Talk to me. Use your words, baby. I have a wraparound system of accountability, and it has definitely served me well. But I will be talking about this topic later on. I don't know what more I'm going to be talking about it because it is one of the principles that I talked about in New Year, Better You, which is the theme and the topic for this month of January. Accountability is one of the principles. I might break down more in detail what my accountability and support system looks like and give you the opportunity to be supported and have the accountability that you need, require, and desire to have the transformative and peaceful year that you may or may not desire. I'm not going to say that you do, but I desire more peace. I desire to continue to transform and live the life that I was created to live. So check in. Do you have accountability? Do you have accountability partners, accountability groups? Do you have spaces and places where accountability is kind of built in? Because I do have built-in accountability in some of um, my paid memberships, and somewhat in my meetup groups. One in particular, the Mental Wealth Social, we do talk about accountability around journaling and self-care. But am I complete? Yeah, I'm complete. This was again an impromptu live. It'll probably be a lot of that. Like I said, I'm very intuitively guided, and as my day goes on, the more I check in, and the more I'm intentional about seeing what is next. I just go with the flow. I don't have many inhibitions when it comes to showing up here on YouTube now. In the beginning, of course, it was different, but the more that I show up and the more that I share, the easier it becomes. So if there's something that you're procrastinating on or afraid to do or fear of rejection is keeping you from doing it, just start. I know it's like easy to say if you feel that it's aligned, if it's something that you feel called to do, something that you feel will light you up, go ahead and start. Even if nobody sees it, press play, like start writing, sing that song, take that walk, take that trip, like do that thing. And the more that you do it, it will become easier over time. Because you can probably go back to some of my older videos. It's not even that much older because I've only been doing this for like 2 months. But you'll go back and look at my older videos, even my older events that I've done when I first got back to YouTube. You'll see the difference in how I show up, my confidence, and how things just flow. So, yeah, I'm complete. I just wanted to come in and share this as I was supposed to be having a meeting with my accountability partner. Um, so I took this opportunity to come in and share this with you. But I will see you tomorrow for Freedom Friday. Remember, if nobody told you, I love you, I see you, and I'm so proud of you. Have an amazing rest of your day. All right, y'all. Peace.